Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be playing Magic the Gathering Arena with my Flight for Your Life deck. So it's a angel themed lifelink. I should probably make make angel. Hello? There we go. It's an angel themed lifelink deck that it's pretty fast. It has some control with... I used to have 2 Tank Vengeances in it, but it has Take Vengeance, Prison Realms, Murderous Riders, Liliana's, Sorin can also be removal, Vampires of the Dire Moon can also be removal, and legend has it that I tried to record this video 3-ish hours ago from the time I'm recording it right now before I had to go to work, and I left my mic muted, and I played 4 games. I won all 4 of them. They were all really convincing. And then I couldn't use them because my mic was muted. But that's just a legend. Since that video, though, I have actually changed up the deck list a little bit. I added 3 Impassioned Orators. I took out a single Take Vengeance. I took out a single Seraph of the Scales. And I also took out the 1 mana knight in black that draws you a card as his adventure thing, whatever his name is, Foulmire Knight. So let's see if that maybe is not good. But I've realized that I could use more lifelink, and I wasn't really... Seraph of the Scales wasn't giving me very many wins. I was rarely ever casting one of my 2 Take Vengeances, and the Foulmire Knight was really useless. I put him in there for card draw, but he didn't really draw very many cards. He didn't really end up doing much, so I took him out. Let's see if those deck changes were for the better as we face up against this guy, Zoinks. Hey, it's an Impassioned Orator. He's already here. This deck doesn't have any of our win conditions in it, which are namely the Angel of Vitalities and our Ajani's / Bloodthirsty Aerialists. Oh, and it has 2 tap lands. Yeah, I'm definitely not keeping this. Okay, this is not good either. But I guess I can keep this. I don't really want to, but I can. So this deck last month got me from no games played to gold in 2 days. I'm pretty sure I went like 12 or 13 and 2 or something. So this deck's really good in the lower ranks because a lot of people don't know how to play against it. A lot of the pre-built decks don't have a lot of answers for a lot of the questions that this deck poses to them. Also, even though I cut one of them, Seraph of the Scales is a really broken card against new people apparently, because none of them ever realize that you can pay 1 black when they block with their win condition and give it Death Touch and kill it. So one of the games, I might flash the clip up here, but one of the games I had played, that Legend says I had played earlier with my mic muted, a guy blocked with his Niv Mizzet against my Seraph of the Scales. I gave it Death Touch, and he lost his Niv Mizzet. So, if you see someone playing this... Oh, he's playing Orzhov Life Game 2. Anyways, he started out with this thing. This card is one of the cards I have in the deck. I don't know if I scrolled all the way down so you guys can see it, but it's... Oh, I think I might have played against this guy earlier. I played against this deck earlier. I don't know if this is the actual just basic Orzhov Life Gain deck, but if it is, then I played against it earlier. For now, I'm gonna attack with just my Ajani. Yeah, because that just hits me. He won't be able to ping my vampire with it. Yeah, the main thing about this deck and why I think it's really good at like these lower ranks when you aren't facing the best constructed decks and mostly facing like pre-builts or people who are inexperienced in deck making like me, is it's fast, but it's life gain fast. So you can beat all the aggro because you have life gain and some late game control cards with like Angel of Grace. You saw my Sarah's Guardian and my Liliana's and my Sorin. Sorin's a key part in this deck, and if you have wild cards, you should craft Sorin if you want to play this deck. But it does really well with those things against aggro, and also because it has so much life gain and it has Ajani's Pridemate and Bloodthirsty Aerialist, you can really like get the control in mid-range decks just down. Just keep smacking them in the face over and over again as your things keep getting stronger, and it does super well. Thanks for your timeout, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and I'm going to pass the turn. Let's see what he's gonna play next. I have 2 Vampires of the Dark Root. My cat is attacking my chair. Come here. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? I just fed him and gave him water. I don't think he wants food or water, so we'll see. Yes? You want me to pet you? Alright. My cat has entered this video. He's sitting on my right leg now. And this guy is making me have to cut this video a lot. So we'll see what happens. Because I don't think he's actually here. I mean, he's here because I saw him hovering his cards. But I think he saw me play Ajani, realized he couldn't do anything, and has decided to not play the game. Hopefully that's not the case, because I would prefer to win faster rather than having to wait. Oh hey, it's another Ajani. I'm gonna do that. We don't need... That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna attack with both of my vampires. I know he can block with his Celebrant, but I'll gain the life for it, which will give me a +1/+1 counter on each of my Ajanis, if he decides to do that. Plus, I think he's not here. Oh, there he is. I see his mouse hovering some stuff. Looks like he went AFK. There we go. And then I will enter that tapped, because I don't really need to. And he's pretty close to dying. If I just top deck a land, then I can flash this in at the end of his turn, following this one. And I'll have 5 in the air that he can't really deal with. If I draw not a land, hopefully I'll draw a card that I can play. I got a Prison Realm, so I can get rid of his Midnight Reaper. And then swing in. I don't really want an Angel right now. I'd rather have card draw, which, again, this deck suffers from, so I might think about putting more card draw in. I know I said I cut a card draw card in the Foulmire Knight, but that card wasn't doing anything for me. So that's like a specific case. I might need to add in better card draw cards. It does have 2 Dawn of Hopes? Is that what the thing, oops. I can't remember if that's what the card is that draws you a card for 2 mana every time you gain life. But if it is, again, it costs a lot of mana to get the card draw going. So we got our first win there. Let's go ahead and see you in the next game. Alright, we got a game against Speedy Gonzalez playing Garuk. Hey, Imprisoned Orator's back. This is actually, it's got my win condition, it's got a Seraph of the Scales, it has removal. I think I'm going to keep this hand. I don't even have to shock myself with the Godless Shrine because I don't have a turn 1 play. So I can enter tapped, and we're all set. Oh, and I have Soren. This is shaping up to be a great start. He's playing Mardu Knights, though. And that's a very scary deck. Attack, so 1/1 white. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play my Angel. And then I'm gonna not attack. Because I want to have my Orator around to block his thing if he attacks with it, which would be kind of a bad idea for him to attack with it because I have an Angel out. Yeah, so I'm not, even though I just said I had a thing, he has 3 open mana, so I don't want to lose either of these. So I'm not going to block, and I'm going to take Vengeance, his Sky Knight Vanguard. He's probably going to pump one of them and get in for some damage, but I don't really care about that. If I draw... Let's see, it's when I start a player or Planeswalker. Okay, so that's not a land. But I can take Vengeance you. And I can swing in for 2. He can shock my Angel if he wants to. That's fine. Ah, he can respond to my Angel. Okay. So he would have done that last turn to whatever I had tried to block. Tajik. Okay, I will do that. Kill his thing. That's another imprisoned orator. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna swift end his legendary thing. And take 2 damage, and I will keep my I should have attacked with my orator. That was a mistake, because I'm never gonna block with it. Not gonna block that. I am not getting any land, which is bad. But I can play that, get some life, not attack with it, and let's see what happens. This is probably going to be a loss, but we'll see. I might want to look into getting... I wonder if there's cards that give me mana and can draw me some cards. Ouch. So I guess I'm not going to block. I might die if he has a shock here. I don't know if that deck runs shock. It should. Please don't shock me. Justice Strike. Ah! So he can do 4 damage to you with Justice Strike. And that's that game. So let's go ahead and... Alrighty, we're back into a game. This is a really, really fast hand. And I would need a life gain method, but I have plenty of those, so I'm gonna keep it. My opponent goes first, unfortunately, but whatever. And I got one. So I'm gonna pay 2 life, drop the Healer's Hawk, and get this rolling. This is how the deck's supposed to go. And he's playing... okay. Whenever he has to boost spell, target player puts it... okay, so he's playing a mill deck, so I'm going to try to kill him fast. Which shouldn't be too hard, because I have my turn 1 lifelink into turn 2 Ajani's, into turn 3 other... ow! My cat just fell. That's what that was. Owie. That's a lot of mill. Lost 2 land. Okay. Lost another Ajani's. Top 4. Okay, that's a lot of milling. But... let's see what he can do. So he's gonna, yeah, block with his wall. Got my thing up. I do need 1 more life, ideally. I could use 1 more of my life gainers. This is annoying. I got another life gainer, so I can go ahead and drop my angel first. And I'll attack with everything. He's gonna lose a card to my Ajani. And I'm gonna drop my Healer's Hawk. And let's see what happens from here. So as long as he doesn't mill my remaining 33 cards in the next 2 turns, then I'm fine. Or I guess, no, yeah. Ouch. He's out of cards, though. Okay. So I'm down to 25 cards. And he has 3 open mana. Okay. My Ajani wasn't gonna get in for any damage anyways, so I don't really care about that. Okay. So let's go ahead and just swing in, I guess. I don't really want to draw any more cards, because I want to have all of those left. So I'll Plains, and while he has no mana, I can Prison Realm his dude, I guess. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to need to Prison Realm, so that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because that card's getting milled anyways, but whatever. Might as well drop my Dawn of Hope. And let's see, can you mill 20 cards in 1 turn? Or do you die? Okay, so that's 4 cards. That's 6 cards, actually. I didn't know that thing also made me mill. He's gonna scry, but he can't draw. Okay, so it's another 6 cards. So I'm going to go down to 8. So let's see. If you can play both of those cards, I lose. And I don't lose. That could be a... No, it couldn't really be anything. Or, I mean, it could. I don't know what it could be, though. 2 damage. Do I win? Yay! I beat Mill with 3 cards left in my deck and 44 in them in my graveyard. Jesus. Okay, I'll see you guys next game. Alright, we're playing against another one of these things. I think last time he was playing Mardu Knights, so hopefully it's not the same dude. I'm gonna keep this because I have a lifelinker, I have my lifelink scaler, and I have a Sorin, which is OP. And hopefully I get another lifelink scaler, like Bloodthirsty Aerialist, or... Okay, that's fine too. It's not ideal, but it's there. Vampire. Hopefully I get it. Bloodthirsty Aerialist would be great. Ajani's Pridemate would have been great that turn, so that I could have started scaling right away, but I didn't get it that turn, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get my Angel out, and let's swing. He's not going to block any of these, because he needs his life. And I need to aggro this guy down real quick, because he's green black ramp, and I don't really want to face green black ramp. I'm going to play my Seraph before my Sorin, because that'll be more direct damage than Sorin will be, and I need to kill him fast. That was unintentionally Druid Sandstorm, and I'm sorry. You should have popped that at the end of my turn, buddy. Oh, nope, not. I was wrong. Because he controls 4 or more lands now, so it gets untapped. Okay. Oh, he did the thing. He did the event. I was gonna do that. I finally got enough gold. Okay, let's go ahead and swing in with everything. You're gonna have to sack your Leafkin, aren't you, dude? Eventually? Or are you just gonna keep letting... Wow. And now Sorin kills him in a few turns if he doesn't play anything.
Strife makes monsters of... What a mess I've made.
And if he has any of his big cards, he really is... He's just gonna lose what... You just shot yourself? Okay. I don't think... Okay. I'm gonna play all my stuff, and then I'm gonna ping him, because why not? So that was a really fast game, so I think I can have time for one more. I won, lost, won, so that's 4 games. Let's get a 5th game in, maybe I'll get to gold. So I'll be right back. Or actually... So it pops... Oh, Cavalcade's still popping. Oh, I'm alive. Oh. Yeah, I'm alive. So I can block his Krenko. And no, he has Burn. Darn. Okay. I'm gonna play one more game in the hopes that I get gold, so I'll see you in that one, I guess. Alright, we got a game against Ajani. This is an awful hand. Unless I get one of my 11 now life gainers. Which, that's a 1 in 5 chance. I'm gonna take it. I probably shouldn't have taken it, but I'm gonna take it. Just because I might not put in the last game, because this video might be really long and the last game was bad. Actually, it was pretty good. I'll probably put it in. But for those of you, mono red aggro is a tough deck to face off against for this one if you don't get your life linkers. And even if you do get your life linkers, if you don't get your removal, as I've learned. So this deck, I used to have 100% win rate against mono red aggro before I started changing this deck. So you guys might want to leave in like a what's it called? The thing that destroys a tapped creature for 2 mana, sorcery in white. You might want to leave in 2 of those, because those probably would have given me the win last game if I had one. Or you might just want to put in more control in general, more like direct removal. But I think my current iteration of this deck is pretty good. Okay. I'll play a Seraph. I don't know if he's actually going to use his ability. If he does, then whatever. I'll have 6 damage coming at his face, and he only has 4 coming at mine right now. Plus, I have an Angel of Grace in my hand, so if I ever fall below 10, is that only 1 mana to do? No, that's 2 mana, so he can't do it. Are you really going to attack with your Pulse Collector? I think that's a mistake if you do. Really? Sure, I'll take it, I guess. I have another Seraph with the scales in my hand. Ah! I see. Trying to grow. Forgot about that card, clearly. Okay. I guess I'll play another Seraph. And this one can activate both of her abilities. So if you do that again, bro, get ready to taste my wrath. Actually, I'm going to keep these back as trumps, because I can chump block really anything that he has out right now. So he might use 2 mana to make it so my Seraph can't block. And I'd rather have these 1/1s ready to block than 2 damage to his face if he does that. In most games, I'd flash this in. Okay, sure. So that I can have 5 extra damage flying right at his face. But against his deck, I might actually need the life. So I'm gonna keep it. Alright, buddy, what you doing? You gonna make it so my dude can't block? Oh, I guess not. Because you can't do that afterwards in combat phase, because your thing is gonna tap. So, already, I'm going to actually, let's see, that costs a total of 4 mana. I have 5. If I pay 1 black, okay, I'll be fine. I meant 1 white. Am I still fine with 1 white? Yeah, I should be. Let's give my thing vigilance. I'm not gonna have any mana open to do any Seraph of the Scales trickery on his turn. Deal 6 damage to a target with flying. Okay, sure. I guess I'll get my afterlives. I'll go to combat. Attack with these now that I have 2 more chump blockers. I'll play my Angel. And I'll play my Vampire. Let's see what he can do. This Vampire will put in a lot of work this game, because he... Oh, okay. Do you have enough to... he can proliferate and give these 2 things an extra +1/+1 counter. But this Vampire does a lot against his deck, because anytime he has a really big creature, as long as it doesn't have trample, he can't really easily attack with it. Okay. You can do that though, I guess, if you want to. Sure, my guy. He's down to 1 card. If I can draw a land here, I can play Liliana and start making him sack stuff, and I can just sack my spirit tokens. Or my zombies, if I get them. What did he do? What was that? Yeah, okay. Oops, indeed. I think I'm gonna drop Liliana and make you sack. I should have attacked first. This was really bad of me.
I do love a good death wail.
That was a big oopsie. I should have attacked with 2 of them and sacked the 2 things that I attacked with. But I do get card draw now. I'm going to attack with my flyers, and I'll have my vampire up. Because if he gives this thing trample and attacks into my Liliana with it, then he's losing his only creature left. It looks like this game's going to be pretty free for me from this point onward. Let's attack first. Attack. Actually, I'll keep you back. So he has an instant, because he can play it. Because it's stopping my turns. Okay, now I will play my Aerialist. I will play my Hawk. I will play a 2/2 black zombie creature token. And I will play my Plains. I wonder what his card is. Because he can clearly cast it on my turn. And he conceded. So that means I am gold, if I am not mistaken. Alright. There we go. So if you guys are... come on, load. If you guys are interested, I'll post the deck list below. I might post like a modified version of it, of the ones I'd recommend, and you can replace the cards as you don't have them. But essentially the reason that I made this deck is because it's very, very budget friendly. This is the deck it's supposed to be, with red and some mythics, but I don't have enough, and some rares, but I don't have enough mythics or rares right now to fully craft that deck, so I'm holding off, and I came up with this to hold off in the meantime. But yeah, you're probably going to want more Sorens and some more card draw if possible, but as you saw, this deck did do pretty well today. I did lose 2 games, which is actually the most I've lost with it in a month, which was actually last month because I didn't play very many games. But yeah, if you want to try it, please do. It's really fun, really easy to climb with. And for now, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.